Hello everyone and welcome back to Sonic Heroes for the GameCube, and in this one we're going to be starting off Team Chaotix's story. And I can't pronounce Chaotix's without having nearly almost a mouthful and stuff, seriously. But I'm excited because we're going to be taking on a team that actually has something different going on. So instead of getting to the goal ring, we're going to be coming up with a bit of different things going on when it comes to missions and stuff like that.
Here we go!
Yeah, let's go! It's here! Yeah!
Whoa! What's wrong with you?
It's here! It's here! We've got work!
What? Whoa!
I've heard good things about you and require your detective services. And I can pay handsomely.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
SBO, don't be silly. Besides, you know our policy. We never turn down work that pays.
Yeah, you know our policy!
Come on, boys. Let's go.
Yes, sir!
Roger.
Okay, cool. That's pretty much the plot to this game. And now we're going to start off with Seaside Hill, find 10 hermit crabs. Yep, something completely different.
Yeah, beach time!
Now what are we gonna do?
See,
I must test your ability.
Bring it on!
Ready.
I also find it kind of strange how, you know, pretty much Team Dark and Team Chaotix are pretty much the only teams that have intros to Seaside Hill. All the other teams, like Team Sonic and that, they just start off. They have dialogue, but they don't actually have some sort of proper cutscene going on, if you ask me, and things with no gameplay and stuff like that. Our first mission, though, of Seaside Hill, compared to the other teams, it was, you know, just get to the goal ring. This one involves finding hermit crabs, and there are 10 of them in this level. And while you may think, 10? Seriously, I have to find all 10 of them? It's really not that bad. The extra mission is worse, because you need to find 20, and when I say 20, that means all of them. So if you've missed one single hermit crab, you have to backtrack and find out in an annoying place that it is, and, you know, it's somewhat annoying. Although it doesn't help that the hermit crabs are really small, and, you know, they kind of blend into the white areas of the pillars and stuff, so sometimes, you know, they can be hard to find and look around for and stuff like that, which is something that I had, you know, when it came to playing Team Chaotix for the first time and things. Particularly the extra mission, I spent a while on the extra mission trying to find them because they were just placed in some ridiculous places, if you ask me. There was actually one that I missed back there, but that was because I've already played, like, the extra mission. Actually, did I get it? Oh, wait, no, I already got it. Fair enough. Fine. In case you don't know, like, I always, like, when I record games and stuff, particularly Sonic Heroes through post-commentary and stuff like that, I always, like, after recording them, I narrate over them after a long time and things, so I kind of forget as to what I do, so it's kind of like a new thing going on and things. So that's the thing that you may see in that during, like, the course of this LP, if you ask me. But I mean, look, we're already at like 2 minutes and stuff, and 7 out of 10. Really, it's not that bad. You just pretty much just got to be looking around and be careful, and just look in places where you think they would most likely be. And not to mention, you know, there is a grand total, like, in the whole of Seaside Hill of how much is there? There's usually 20. Yeah, there's like 20 of these things. So, you know, if you've missed like 20 of them, you still got a lot of chances and stuff. So, it doesn't matter how fast you go and things like that. You will find like 10 crabs and stuff. You just gotta keep looking around and stuff like that. That's the thing though when it comes to Team Chaotix. I'm not really a big fan of Team Chaotix and stuff because, while it is different, it's not really something that I find, you know, fun or anything whilst playing Sonic Heroes and stuff, but I kind of appreciate that they tried out something different at least, instead of just making it the same thing again, but just with Team Chaotix. They tried out something different, adding missions, so it somewhat helps out Let's Players for talking about something different, and just gives a different style of gameplay, you know, just something different for you to do. Instead of just doing like the same levels but at different levels of difficulty. Sonic normal, Rose is easy, and Team Dark is hard. This is different.
Perfect! The work of professionals!
The work of professionals indeed, given the fact that we just found 10 of them. Except I wasn't much of a professional when it came to the extra mission thing. Seriously, when you try that, you'll be surprised. And now we begin with Ocean Palace. Rescue LeChow trapped in the palace. I suppose this is somewhat similar to, you know, just getting to the gold ring and stuff like that. But I don't know, I still appreciate the fact that it's a Chow instead. Because, oh, actually, wait, is it this one? I can't remember. No, actually it is. No, I remember that the extra mission of this level and stuff is really annoying because you have to get through without being detected by the guards. Meaning basically you have to become Espio and do his special move where he becomes invisible. And you have to not get caught. If you do get seen once or so, you're told to start from the beginning or at least a checkpoint. But when you're trying to get an A rank like me, it means you have to start again and stuff. So, you know, you have to play some sort of Metal Gear Solid and like the levels and stuff like that. The first one isn't so bad because it's the same as before, where you just go through, you know, because like they can still see you and you can get detected, but you don't have to start again. You just gotta be quick. This is pretty much one of the only missions I think that is similar to Get to the Goal Ring. The same with Rail Canyon, as far as I'm aware of. Memory calls correctly, but still. I also find it different, given the fact that what's it? You know, the power types. They're sort of related when compared to the other teams and stuff. And what I mean by that is, you know, you have Knuckles and Omega, which have the same sort of similar things, but Vector and Big kind of have similar things as well, where, you know, Big could belly flop, and so Vector sort of does, but instead he uses like his fists instead, you know. Also, this is their Team Blast. You probably didn't like see a lot of effects right there and things, but usually what happens is when you use the Team Blast, depending on how many enemies there are, it gives you rings, and of course that means if there are an awful lot of enemies, you know, on the screen, you are gonna get like a whole freaking chunk of rings, which is why I absolutely love this team when it comes to the Robot Storm, you know, boss fights where you fight like a whole horde of enemies and stuff, because it's really fun to watch, just seeing the ring counter just go stupidly. I mean, like, levels of like 999 rings of levels and stuff. That is how high it goes and things when you use the Team Blast. Although we're pretty much near the end of the level already, as far as I'm aware, because the Chow really is not that far. This is an equivalent to Team Rose's stage, I suppose, when you have to get to the goal ring. I think, anyway. Yeah, in fact, it's right here, just right over there and things, except, oh, I used a Team Blast here, fair enough. I thought, like, then I was gonna, like, I thought I was gonna destroy them and stuff, but instead I used a Team Blast, and that makes it a lot easier. But if you look at the ring counter, it did say 167. You know, that was just by using the Team Blast, because I did get quite a bit of rings from just doing that, but believe me, that can be abused as hell later on, even though I've already talked about it before. But you will see when we get there, seriously, it's really funny. That's one thing that I always do whenever I boot up Sonic Heroes, seriously. I love it. Also, a lot of time. I really should have just clicked A to skip past the list, but never mind.
Perfect! The work of professionals!
And it seems Vector is going to do the same as Big, isn't he? He's going to steal all of the dialogue at the end of the level. Fair enough. And now, we take on the Egg Hawk.
So, you're the ones who are playing games with my army?
Sorry, just part of the job.
That's the evil genius, Dr. Eggman.
Doctor Who?
Yes, let me show you who I really am.
I knew it would be. Don't hesitate.
A self-proclaimed genius scientist.
I wonder what that could be through the transceiver. The voice kind of sounds familiar to somebody, but I don't know. Because that's one thing that you'll find when it comes to like the end of this team and stuff. The guy who's on the transceiver and stuff is no surprise at all, really. Also, what you can do with Vector for some reason is if you press the B button, he'll sort of do this. It looks really strange, to be honest. But that's one way how you take him out, the same as B. Same as before, you know, just belly flop him, really, even though you can just press B, and sometimes he'll just get stuck and just continue bashing him with his fists for some reason, which sounds kind of... Oh, well. And that was beaten in 41 seconds.
Here, take that, Doctor.
Indeed. And that's the end of part 1 of Team Chaotix, so see you in part 2, everyone.